When my wife and I were in TV news, we were constantly being told by the news director over and over, I want more memorable moments in your stories. Go get memorable moments. And so that got drilled into our head. Well, we did our very first video. We did not know what we were doing. Very first video was at an after-school program in Louisiana for at-risk kids. And we wanted to do an interview with one of the teachers, but unfortunately, he had to teach a class. We could not go take him into a quiet room and do the fancy interviews with the lights and all that. So he's at the table teaching these kids the history of comics. It's a very important class. And this kid kept interrupting the interview. Just kept talking, kept laughing, kept cutting up. Well, it turned out it made the video better. We kept it in and the interview was way, way better. This is a little bit of an example.
But then this year I started doing a history of comics, just letting them see some examples of the art form. And it's just fun reading. Okay. This is one of the things I love about Renzi. I love the interaction with the kids. Like with Christina here, she really can't read words yet, but a lot of these classic Little Lulu stories have no words, so she can follow them pretty good. I've sat down with her and she can tell me exactly what's going on in the stories, and it's the language of comics. Think that's funny? The Renzi Center is a special place, and it's like when you're here, there's no room for anything else in your mind but the interaction with them. They take up all the space, and it's great. If just one student really gets into it and enjoys these stories, it's all worth it.
So we planned on interviewing that teacher, but we didn't factor on that little kid being such a big part of it. But yet later in the video, and this was a mammoth 12-minute video that we did for these guys, the kid comes back. And this was in a very emotional part where he's talking about the founder of the program who since passed away. And the kid is interrupting that part of the interview. So you're thinking, well, that's not good, but here's what happened.
She was a visionary. Who? Donna Service. She was a friend of mine. She's not with us anymore. She started this with some of the sisters, some of the nuns. There's a picture of her downstairs.
Will you show me?
Yeah, she was a wonderful woman. She just saw something in me that I didn't know was there. I really miss her, but this place is a monument to her.
So you can hear the kids kind of talking in the background. So it was really, really a powerful thing that happened, and that kid made that thing memorable, and people still talk about that to this day.